Well, as part of RiZN Gen Readers Tutoring, RiZN Readers for short, I introduce my students to books that encourage intentional conversations with the RiZN Generation. Why? It's because these books can be the springboard for engaged conversation. As a child, books were my window into the world, and often I enjoyed reading them to understand the world and myself. The first book introduced in RiZN Readers was After the Fall. How Humpty Dumpty got back up. We all know Humpty Dumpty's story. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Well, in Dan's rendition, he was put together the best they could. He was whole, but there was something he lost after the fall. His confidence. He feared heights. He feared the wall because of the fall. He wanted to find fresh vision for a life he could live safe on the ground, doing what he loved, but then something happened, requiring him to go beyond the comfortable ground and climb up that wall again. Would he conquer his fear, or would he stay grounded? Well, spoiler alert, he chose to get back up again, hence the title. But why? Read the book and you'll find out. You'll find that he went back up that wall after his fall. One thing he states at the start was how he was well known for the fact that he fell. But at the end, he would be known as the one who got back up and flew. I recall after a very difficult season of my life, my sister said something that really resonated with my soul. She said, Marissa, if you did not remind me of your fall, I would not remember it, because that's not who you are. That really meant a lot to me, because you were basically saying that you did not identify me with the fact that I had fallen, but with the Marissa who would rise. Marissa Rose. My middle name is Rose. And as I see myself not identifying with the fall, but like Humpty Dumpty being the one after the fall who rose, I am speaking to the next generation that they can rise too. I'm not so concerned that they have fallen. I am concerned that they arise. And so that's what RiZN Gen is all about. I infuse books like After the Fall into my tutoring sessions because it's not just about rising in literacy, but it is about rising in life. Life through intentional conversations with the RiZN Generation, conversations that I have with my students, but also conversations that I share with their parents, encouraging their parents, modeling even for their parents, how we as adults can be intentional with the conversations we have with the next generation because they need our voice. They need our voice to echo the voice of truth and grace. So, this is one of the first books that I have shared thus far with my RiZN readers, and I'm not done. I have other books that I've already shared and more to come. And I would love for you to join me on this RiZN journey, this RiZN Readers journey, this RiZN Gen journey of raising a generation to rise. Think about the intentional conversations you can have with the next generation in your home. Think about how you can raise them to rise in grace and in truth. Until next time.